Nigeria has been displaced as Africa's top oil producer by Libya as its crude oil production fell further last month amid persistent supply disruptions. And of course, this was revealed in a fresh report by the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC. And Nigeria had earlier told OPEC that its oil output declined to about 1.23 million barrels per day in October from about 1.25 million barrels per day in the previous month. However, Libya overtook Angola as the second biggest producer on the continent in December last year, seeing its oil production increase to 1.2 million barrels per day in October from 1.16 million barrels per day in September, based on direct communication according to OPEC. Now, we will be taking an in-depth look at this particular issue. And joining me on the show is a co-anchor, Frank Omalape. Good morning to you, Frank.
Good morning, Omobolale.
How are
it's
you
good to be
today?
here. Very well.
Good to have you.
Yes.
Now, looking at this latest update, what's your reaction?
Well, I think it's the fact that this is no surprise at all. Since in the last 1 year, Nigeria has dropped in terms of production quota, and that again has affected the revenue generation. And again, but if you look at that again, the question you should be asking is, why is this really news? Why should it be news?
Because it's been happening over time.
Yes. So why it's news is because this time particularly is because Nigeria is the largest oil producer in Africa. And so for that to be news now, or for Libya to come first, is news because you look at Nigeria is supposed to be the big brother or in Africa, or which is supposed to be standing up to fill up the gap in the production quota from Africa, and then you're seeing this coming, and so that will affect revenue generation. And remember that Nigeria projected about 1.8 rather crude oil barrels per day for per day, and that again it's something to look at. That why is it that? Then you also look at how it's connected to the OPEC quotas, because all the members of OPEC, Nigeria, including Libya, including Angola, all of them has a quota dedicated to them or allotted to them.
Because I was going to come to the fact that Nigeria had told OPEC earlier that its oil output declined to about 1.23 million barrels in October from about 1.25 in the previous month, that's September. What do you think is responsible for this? Well,
I think from the news we're getting, Nigeria again has been talking about the fact that there is oil pipeline vandalism, and so thief again, or crude oil theft again has also contributed again. And so, but the smuggling also is part of it. But I don't think it's the smuggling. Smuggling is not that challenge. But the major problem is the fact that Nigeria continue to talk about pipeline vandalism and nothing has been done about that. And so if nothing has been done, we will continue to lose our position when it comes to our own quota of oil production among the African nations who are a member of the OPEC. So, but the big question is that we should step in as the big brother to bail out the quota that should come from Africa. So that's the question. And so remember,
but Libya is also in Africa.
Yes. Remember earlier last month, or late last month, OPEC came together and say how they can also review the production quota per month or per quarter for annually. And so that again has not been reviewed yet. So we discovered that meeting ended in deadlock. They couldn't arrive whether to review or to increase it, because at every time they come to review is either to increase the quota per each of the member or to reduce it. And so when the quota is reviewed upward, it means that the price of oil will drop. But when it is reviewed downward, that is, you have to reduce the quota that you produce. For instance, Nigeria was producing about 2 million before, then they drop it. Our own quota now it's around 1.6 to 1.8.
So what does all of this, what does it mean for the Nigerian economy?
What it means now is that revenue is going to decline. That's number one. And once revenue declines, you remember that Nigeria projected about the benchmark for oil, crude oil production for dollar is $57 US. And so, and oil has gone up between 70 to 85 US dollars since then. So that's a plus for us. But now that the quota is decreasing, or the production quota is decreasing, it means that it's not going to add up anymore. So that means that the revenue is going to decrease as well.
You're saying
and
that's a plus for us, but we don't refine the product.
No, when I mean that's a plus for us, meaning that once the prices go up, it's a plus for us. But because the production quota is decreasing, we're losing revenue in that respect. So if you're supposed to be producing 1.8 million of barrel of oil per day, and we're now producing 1.2, that's to tell you that the revenue that should have come in will decrease for us. And so now revenue is going down. Nigeria is losing money. But the bottom line is, okay, how does Nigeria want to rise up to the occasion and ensure that they close this gap? That's the big question that is before only the Minister of State for Petroleum or the Minister of Petroleum can answer.
All right. Thank you so much, Franco Malape, co-anchor on Business Breakfast.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time.